Hey, I'm Valerie, and I'm a vegan. It's a common misconception that most vegans are hipsters or hippies. But to that I say, no way. I have a different story. 2 years ago, my sister was diagnosed with leukemia, which is a type of cancer in the blood, which got me thinking, what can prevent cancer? I found out that physical activity, weight, and diet have a lot to do with cancer prevention. Once I found this out, I decided to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by becoming vegan. That way I could lose weight and eat healthier at the same time. A lot of people think being vegan is boring and that all we do is sit around and eat boring salads all day long. But look at all this cool stuff I made, and it was delicious and healthy. However, I was concerned about the amount of oil that went into making these dips and sauces. But then I learned that you don't have to put oil in everything and that some things taste just fine without it. So on that note, today I'm going to teach you how to make oil-free taco hummus. Tahini and garbanzo beans are 2 common ingredients in both recipes. Their fat and calorie information is listed. These are oils that are only used in the store-bought hummus, along with their calorie and fat information. This is a fat and calorie comparison of store-bought hummus versus the homemade hummus that I made without the oil. These are garbanzo beans. You will need 2 cups of the dried garbanzo beans for this recipe. You need to put them in a large bowl. You should fill the bowl about 3/4 full with water and allow the beans to soak overnight. The beans will more than double size overnight. You can really see the difference in sizes. Now that the beans have soaked overnight, I am going to take the pot of beans and pour them into the colander. Let them drain some. And it's really important to rinse the beans in case there was any dirt or rocks or anything. So I'm going to rinse the beans. Alright, now that I'm done rinsing the beans, I'm going to put them in this pot. And now put the water back in the pot. You need to fill it pretty full so that it's several inches over the beans so that it won't run out of water. Here we are at the stove. All you need to do is turn the beans on high and wait until they boil. It's starting to boil. Now the beans are boiling. You want it at a low boil. You can stir it real good and then just stir pretty frequently for about the next hour. They need to cook for about an hour. Now the beans have cooked for an hour and they are pretty mushy. You can smush them apart. So now I'm going to take them back over to the sink, put them back into the colander. I always rinse mine twice just to make sure everything is off. My old Spanish teacher told me to avoid tummy aches, rinse them twice, so that's what I do. These are the other ingredients you'll need for the hummus aside from the garbanzo beans. That is garlic powder, cumin, onion powder, chili powder, lemon pepper salt, tahini, and cayenne pepper. You also might need some water. It just depends on what kind of consistency or texture you want. This is about 1 pound of garbanzo beans in the food processor. I have combined all of the ingredients except for the tahini into this bowl for easy pouring when I start making the hummus. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water first to these beans. Since they're dried beans, they don't have as much moisture in them already as the canned ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in to start off. Then I'm going to sprinkle the pre-mixed spices in. I put about 3 tablespoons of tahini into the measuring cup. Just pour it on top. So all of the ingredients are together. And now to blend. It's not blending very fast, so I'm going to put some more water in. Put in about half a cup this time, and then probably after that just do 1/4 of a cup until I get the consistency I want. I don't have a specific time frame on your blending because all peas are different. Chickpeas, garbanzo beans are all different. So just blend until you get the consistency that you want for your hummus. That's what mine looks like. You might want yours thinner or thicker. It's kind of a personal preference for the hummus, but just make sure that there's no chunks. This is a common store-bought hummus. As you can see, that's oil just sitting around the rim. This is the finished prepared hummus. Oily residue on the side. No oil. Just hummus. Hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make hummus.
This is me. Not only have I lost over 30 pounds since becoming vegan, all of my blood levels are better than they have been since I was a child. Plus, I learned how to make hummus without oil.